Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So we're doing another little project today. You know, we've got the Gladiator and we've got our awesome rack right here, and we've had that, powder coated that and got it all ready to go. But it's finally time for us to go camping. So we are going to put on our Roam Adventure Company tent on. So I want to share that with you guys. So here is the tent. This is the bottom side of it. We're gonna put some brackets and bolts onto the bottom side of this, and then that is going to be what we connect to this rack. Well, we got it on, but not without some pain. I don't know if you can see it right here, but you know, just a couple little scratches, but I knew that my hands weren't strong enough to hold it. It's very heavy, so I had to use my forearms, which actually worked. And I'll tell you what, do not try to do this without either two strong people or a third person, because it's very, very heavy. So anyway, we did get it on. We're measuring up where we should put the brackets, and just to make sure, because on our Evo rack, it doesn't exactly measure up correctly, so we're gonna have to do a couple different things, and I'll show you guys what we end up doing with that. Well, this is happening because this thing does not match up with the rack and the brackets that come on this tent. So we are having to drill holes, aka my husband's having to drill holes, to make sure that we can get it on securely. And honestly, I didn't want to have to take that thing down again because it's freaking heavy. This is not for the faint of heart. How cool is this thing? I'm over here messing around with this thing because I do not want to see what he's doing drilling the way that we have this thing rigged up right now, because I did not want to have to lift it up and down 2 more times because it's crazy heavy. And so I'm over here moping, playing around with all the things. So we ended up drilling holes in each of these brackets on the rack itself, because, you know, maybe it's overkill, but we just didn't feel comfortable with the way that they were lining up. So we did that, and it's super secure. Well, okay, that was a lot more difficult than I thought, just because I am not a super strong, you know, 200 and some 6 foot tall man, but otherwise, I guess it was okay. So my husband ended up having to drill, as I showed you guys before. So this thing is super secure. We were able to take the tent out, and we have our little area here, so you can see, kind of gives you like a little coverage area. These tents are super cool, actually. I didn't take all these down because we're just going to put it back down, but you can see we have our little sunroof kind of area, windows, there's another window there, cell phone cases or whatever you might need while you're sleeping. Plenty of room in here, so I'm super excited to go out on our first camping trip in this Roam tent.